about this method that could delete negative accounts off your credit report? Listen to this girl. She finally exposed the method, and I swear we all needed this.
If you have any of these creditors reporting a charge off on your credit report, I need you to stop and save this video because I'm going to show you how to get that account removed, especially when it keeps coming back verified. The very first thing you need to do is what we call the cleanup. You need to make sure you clean up all of your personal information. You should have one name, one address, no phone numbers, and no employers listed on your account. This step is super vital because when you're dealing with original creditors, they have a lot more leverage and a lot more information to use against you. The second thing you need to do is request validation of the debt. In your validation letter, you should be requesting a few things. The first is securitization. If this debt was securitized, that means they may manage the account, but they do not own it. Secondly, you need to know if this debt was canceled. If they canceled and took a tax credit through the IRS, they should have issued you a 1099-C, and if they did not, you need to go to the IRS and get yours. The third thing you should be requesting is a copy of the double entry accounting records. Statements and ledgers just will not do. You need the internal record showing all the transactions that happened from the time it was open till today's date. Finally, you need to request a copy of the ACDB record. You need to know exactly why it's being reported on the credit report the way that it is, especially if it's inaccurate and if it's them that's at fault or the credit reporting agencies. Once you have a good debt validation letter, you want to send it either via certified mail or through the CFPB and wait 30 days. After the 30 days, if it does come back verified, this is where you need to not give up and breathe. At this point, you're going to be requesting a method of verification. You're going to ask them exactly how they validated this information. You want the time, person, entity, systems used in order to perform this investigation and when it took place. If they respond with none of the information, then at that point, you have leverage to sue. Finally, you're going to send what's called a final demand and writ secure. At this point, you're going to list how you requested validation, they failed to do a proper investigation or validate this account, and now they owe you money. You give them the amount that they owe you, you offer them a settle amount, and you give them a time frame in order to pay you and to delete it off your credit report. And if they